What is up, guys? It's your boy here, Jersey Flex, back with another video. As you guys know by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about Vintage Muscle's brand new product, RAD Mass for DHEA. If you're new to this channel, I'm going to ask that you guys go down, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to this channel. I really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. It's appreciated very much. So crush that red subscribe button, stay tuned to this channel, and I got a lot of great things to say about Vintage Muscle. They've been dropping a lot of quality pro hormones that are great for fat loss, muscle building, and overall libido, sexual stamina, and all those great things us guys want to get into without the harsh, brutal side effects of taking actual steroids. So yeah, I made separate reviews on both RAD 140 and those other compounds. Go take a look at it, because this compound that Vintage Muscle has kind of come up with is kind of a combination of all these things and precursors that do convert into anabolic substances in your system. So go have a look at those other videos about RAD 140 and both DHEA, and then maybe come back to this one. But this video is going to kind of cover everything you guys need to know about DHEA. And if you guys hear a little bit of rumbling, I'm actually in my car right now, so kind of here in this like wildlife preserve, and it's started to kind of thunder. So if you guys hear a little bit of rain, just don't mind that. But we're gonna roll that freaking intro and get this video started. Boom.
Maybe it's a new beginning, maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know there's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
What is up, and welcome back, guys. Thanks for enjoying that little intro video that I put together for you guys. As you guys do know from the title of every single video that I make, I'm not your doctor, I'm not your healthcare provider. In no way, shape, or form am I a clinical practitioner. So anything that I do say in these videos, I am going to ask that you guys seek the attention of a medical professional first. I am in no way, shape, or form attempting to diagnose any of your issues. If you're experiencing low testosterone or low T in any way, shape, or form, please seek the attention of a medical professional who can actually help you with these needs. Yeah, I'm not really a doctor. I'm just a gym bro. So yeah, surprise, surprise. So with that disclaimer, let's kind of dive into Vintage Muscle and begin discussing what you guys clicked on this video to learn. Basically, as you guys know by the title of that compound, RAD Mass, it's basically kind of like a RAD 140 in the sense that it is an androgen receptor modulator. And I've made a bunch of videos both recently and prior in the past. I think about like a year ago, I made the original RAD 140 review that I've made on that compound, test alone, which I'll kind of explain a little bit about RAD 140 in a little bit. But I more or less want to cover the fact that it has 4-DHEA, because I've actually combined the two compounds myself. I've taken RAD 140 and I've also taken 4-DHEA on its own. Which DHEA, for you guys who don't know, and I will make an updated brand new version of that compound kind of discussing what it is. DHEA is basically the only steroid that survived the 2004 banning act of anabolics. So believe it or not, steroids is actually, well, not steroids. Let me bring that back. DHEA is illegal to use in any professional sport except for Major League Baseball. That makes sense. You can legally use it for Major League Baseball, but it's illegal in all other professional sports. Reason being is that it is a precursor to testosterone. It's a really powerful pro hormone. So basically what it does is it's an actual hormone that's secreted in your pituitary gland, and it allows for cholesterol molecules to convert into testosterone molecules. And you can also have the aromatization and conversion into estradiol or estrogen 1. So it's very potent in that sense, and many of you guys who have seen my other SARM videos know that I've discussed and touched base upon the fact that SARMs are not actually steroids. What they do is they bind to these receptors in your body that are responsible for anabolic activity. So basically what a SARM is going to do is it's going to bind to these receptors that are going to allow it to interact with androgens. So that's basically what RAD 140 does. And RAD 140 really models after testosterone in the sense that it helps you build muscle, helps you get leaner. You're going to notice strength gains. RAD 140, in my opinion, is probably one of the best SARMs out there, alongside with Osterine and LGD, but LGD is very liver toxic in my opinion. I'm also going to be making a video on YK11 soon, just letting you guys know that, because I know there's been a lot of hype around YK11 and when I'm going to make a video on that one. So a lot of people seem to want to know on that. There's very little research on it. So yeah, bringing it back to the topic, RAD 140 is inside this. Basically, it's a substrate of it. It's not an actual RAD 140. It's a precursor. That's the genius thing that Vintage Muscle has done. All of the compounds inside their products are precursors to the compounds that you typically get in the black market. So basically, all the things that they can't get away with selling, they've basically put the precursor version of these compounds in them, so that way it'll convert into your body once it passes through the small intestine, and there you go. So basically you're getting testosterone conversion alongside with a binding compound that's going to bind to your androgen receptors, and it's going to enhance the ability of the testosterone to be freed and do what it's supposed to do inside your body. You're basically getting the best of both worlds, and that's why I have personally combined DHEA and RAD 140 on my own. So with this, you can expect, and I hate to say this, there is one downside, as you guys do know. Not everything out there is good. It's just the way, the nature of these products, the nature of these compounds. Not everything that you're gonna get is gonna be good. You know what I mean? So I got a little itch in the back of my head. But yeah, so not everything that you get is going to be good. You could expect lean, hard muscle gains. You could expect minimal water retention. DHEA is something that does generally keep you dry. It's not exactly like testosterone in the sense that it makes you bloat and hold water, which a lot of bodybuilders will cut. Will cut testosterone out prior to a bodybuilding show just to avoid the risk of water retention. You're not going to be suffering from any of those kinds of issues when you're running these compounds by Vintage Muscle. And one thing that I do have to say, dosage wise, you could take 1 ml, 1 full milliliter of the dropper every single morning, or you could take 1 half ml in the morning and 1 half ml in the afternoon, and you could run this for about, I would say, 8 to 12 weeks, but I normally just do 6 to 8 if I were to run something like this. I just don't really like to run an oral for the maximum duration just due to liver toxicity, because it's very similar to drinking alcohol. You want to drink on the weekends. You don't want to drink every single day if you're trying to watch out for your liver, just in that respect, to avoid liver toxicity. That's just kind of how these things work. So can you drink on it? That is a whole different topic of discussion with steroids and SARMs in general, but can you drink on a Vintage Muscle product? The answer is yes, but it is at your own risk. Because having a dose of this is similar to having a can of beer, or similar to having a mixed cocktail drink, and when you're doing that frequently, you're gonna run the risk of basically producing more liver toxicity than you should. So it's like having 2 or 3 beers as opposed to just having 1. So just make sure to keep that in mind, and you don't want to exacerbate overly exposing your liver to chemicals that need to be excreted through your kidney in the long run, and your liver has to go down into the process of breaking these methylated compounds into water soluble solutions that are excreted through your sorry, I had a timer go off, excreted through your kidneys. So there is minimal kidney toxicity, but also going to be some liver toxicity during the process that these things do so turn into a water soluble base to be flushed out of your body. So please keep that in mind, that this is an oral the same way that you would take any other SARM or any other form of steroid or anabolic that is in an oral methylated form. So keep that in mind, guys. I hope this kind of gave you a little bit of an eye-opener of what you can expect. You could expect similar rewards to taking testosterone and SARMs, basically RAD 140. You know, it's very good in that respect. Obviously, nothing beats the real thing. Real testosterone and real RAD 140 is going to make you absolutely massive, increase your bone density to the highest extent, and that's actually what you'd rather do if you were looking at this from more of a competitive side. But if you're looking for a legal way of acquiring very similar effects, this product is great for doing that. So check that out, guys. Very big thumbs up to Vintage Muscle for producing this product. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me. My Instagram is down in the description below, and we're gonna roll that freaking outro. Boom!